I'm Ibir Hattori.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you?
Looking... Good one. But all just...
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss... Oh, they...
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone control...
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here. Buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a plowing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to Town Hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain.
Tried negotiating?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them?
Want me to help you get you...
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago...
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... He demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate.
Could I... choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword...
I don't know. Criminal underworld.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson.
Fine.
Splendid. Meet me after dark.
Flora's Novigrad is famous for dinner. But there's also the Roseman and what say the priests of all this? Such debauchery in the light of the eternal
Life, you gotta take risks and not get fat. I'll never come back, you stinking... Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Geralt, in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
dead meat, arsehole.
Tax around him! Gotta get around him!
freight.
Reminds me of our days of yore.
Bergen.
That's it, you're in for it.
Oh, not another drubbing. We're leaving.
Ah, please. That went well. Now we can treat each other like the gods are king. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman lead to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6? 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well,
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more.
Meaning?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe you can explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenfurt University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Still here? Looking for...
Just checking to see that everything's in place.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to... Though well she knows the touch of silken lip.
Molly. Keeps things tidy.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects. Examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous.
Oh, doubt it. Former pupil.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not.
Meaning? Huh. Truly perverse. Vespula. Name rings a bell.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots.
Guess soul flames never...
A figure most rare. Her nature dual. Well, well. Seems...
not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's
You want to take this one?
Nah, you can have it.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine.
Like a rose abashed of its... Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre named her Gwaihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad...
He is.
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of...
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim.
Well...
Beware, freak.
Julia claims you agreed.
I will get you every last copper, with interest.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What you hope?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Grey.
Vespula's got some...
Really?
The king of beggars made a deal with...
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an oneiromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Julia claims you agreed to pay him more.
But what we didn't... I will get you every last...
Horse!
What you hollering?
Close enough.
Keep out!
This coin and leave.
That ain't how it works.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You...
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring, that horse pheasant.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, scrolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe.
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe...
This woman he was with in...
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion...
No. I mean... Tell...
Was the dwarves who Port slew away. Sure, play that too.
Why do you stare so?
There's something in the wind.
Welcome, welcome. Do come.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened?
You, Eliel?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought...
Oh, so... Any better?
So you're...
Eliel.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you...
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening.
Dandelion visit.
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a...
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the
What did you and Dandelion talk about?
Let me think. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded.
Really?
Radovid.
I know this is none of my...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I became a tailor instead. I'm a Redanian countess one day.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else?
I managed to Thanks for your...
I can help with much more. Greetings.
Glad.
Of course.
So...
All souls praise the eternal fire.
Wait. Have a hard time finding any work here, Witcher.
Behave, Witcher.
Help the poor bloke out.
Ah, damn it.
It's a waste of words.
Oh, fuck, don't write it.
Not good.
Washed your hair lately?
Please, little folk.
Oh.
Awful pale you are.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are ya?
A rat,
Who can afford a Witcher in this day and age?
Did you get your scruff, you like?
And whosoever contributes
the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No, driving in slippery, the bugger was quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like it might have been... Hey, keep your distance.
can do more evil.
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a wit...
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will say...
Nothing hurts as much as life.
My child's fallen ill. Another sleepless night.
Why? Don't even let you take it out.
Ow! You hear that?
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. are you? Why are you here? Answer...
Sorry to sneak in, miss.
Geralt of Rivia?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the...
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis...
But milady's a witcher. Said sorry,
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Artra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? Take him to the training...
As you say. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Or you'll follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, wood to start with. Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Oh, drat it! You're quick! Ooh, ow! Stop flaunting and fight! Oh! Ooh, oh, ow! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Artra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion.
Dandelion act any different lately?
Strange? It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd... Edna, what?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusually...
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professor.
Who?
Eccentric old... He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as...
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebarits. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just... I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the... Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Been a pleasure, but I've...
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.